All right, folks, well, welcome back. This is episode 6 of the design duel between Jay, myself, and my counterpart here, Juna. This is such an amazing idea you had about going head-to-head on this. So if you guys have already know what's going on, just fast forward till you see the wheel spinning. For those of you who don't know, Juna has come up with this awesome idea of having a head-to-head design challenge for POD. We're using Kittle's artboard here because it allows us to work side by side on the same screen, which is pretty awesome. We're also using something that Juna has put together, which is Shirtober. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. I'll put it on screen here. I talked about it a lot in the last episode, but the quick recap is it's very similar to Inktober, where it's a list. Every day you have a different topic. And so those topics are related to t-shirt ideas. And so instead of using the spinny wheel that we did before, we're just going to go in here. And I believe we're going to do October 22nd, which is fishing right here. So if you want to use this and follow along, if you are stuck for ideas and like, I don't know what to design t-shirts, like you can use this. It's on my website, Detour Shirts. It's in the go to shop and downloads and click the first one that you see there. It's completely free. You can take a screenshot or you can download it or whatever. But it's just a way to help do designs for t-shirts in October. And the reason for it, again, to follow Inktober, but also hopefully get more sales, right? Because you want to have a lot of designs for Q4 to get you some sales. And these are some of the most popular topics for Q4 right now.
And I'll definitely make sure to leave a link down below for all of that. We'll leave it in the top comment or something for sure. But great resource. And the one thing I didn't know that you mentioned on the last week's call that you just covered now was that these are actually, top selling stuff based on your historical data for Q4. So, I mean, no brainer, right? Make a bunch of these and it should
and mash them up. Like we're doing fishing, but you could do fishing frog or coffee fishing. I guess that one's not the best one, but unicorn fishing, dad fishing, like some of those things. So
possibly make coffee and fishing work. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So now we're on to the wheel here where we've got our fishing is our topic of design. And we are now going to either have it done in vintage 50s, retro 70s, boho goth, street art, graffiti, 90s bootleg, typography only, retro sunset, or a hand-drawn sketch or doodle style. So let's see what
those are tough ones. It's getting tougher, man.
It is. We're going to have to add to the list too, though, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. What do we got?
Vintage 50s.
Whoa. Vintage 50s fishing. Okay.
Vintage 50s fishing. Got to get our heads around it, right?
Yeah. I haven't done a lot of vintage 50s designs, but I'm up for it. Let's see what Kiddo can help us with. Help us, Kiddo.
Yep. So, all right. You got a timer. We're going to set it for 25 minutes.
25. Let's do 25. I think 20 was too short last time, right?
We're always rushing. Yeah.
25. You see it?
All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. 25 minutes on the clock. I'm going straight to templates. This worked good for me last time. I'm hoping there's a lot of fishing designs. Yeah. But do any of these look like 50s? Vintage 50s? Gosh, two topics I'm not really big on. Fishing and 50. Do you do a lot of fishing? You're close to the ocean over there, huh?
I used to fish a ton. I don't fish nearly as much since we moved down here, but I definitely love fishing.
Yeah.
It's just a matter.
What do you usually catch?
At home, I loved fishing for walleye and bass. So much fun. I grew up on trout fishing, just, the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Crack of dawn sitting
on here in Utah is trout fishing.
Yeah. Getting to the spot before sunrise and then sitting on like the bank of a creek when spawning season and then, early May and then when it's still cold in the morning with your hot coffee. So for me, fishing and coffee works well together.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Should do a coffee fishing t-shirt.
I might actually.
Do you do fly fishing or is it just regular? I don't know the difference, but.
Yeah, so I'll just cast. I'm not a fly fisherman. I've never done it. I need to definitely try it, I think. So definitely going to want to get into that. There's people that do it here for a permit. It's a kind of permit is a kind of fish. And apparently it's some of the best fly fishing on the planet for the salt waters.
Really? So you're in the right area to do it.
Oh, yeah. There's so much here. People are catching like big marlin, sailfish, like crazy stuff here. So it's just a matter of money because to do that kind of fishing, you need to, a lot of cash.
In a road? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have a boat. I had a smaller boat at home, which was great for our freshwater lakes, but
I heard the best boat to have is a friend's boat.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
someone, a friend that has a boat.
And if you don't know that there's an inside thing here about the acronym that is BOAT, boat is bring out another 1,000
Oh, nice.
because it costs
Yeah.
money.
It's not a cheap hobby, huh?
No, it can be, but if you're going out on big water, gas is not
Yeah.
cheap. That alone, the maintenance.
The more you get into it, yeah. All right, I'm trying to look for 50s. 50s? I wonder if I can just do a 50s t-shirt. What is 50s nostalgia? Oh, okay. I see some cool stuff. I'm doing the same thing that I did last time, and I'm just grabbing a bunch of templates and hopefully mash them together and get something fun. I don't know. I'm going for more like vintage style. I don't know, vintage illustration. I guess that's 50s. 50s to me feels like, I don't know, rock and roll and things, but I don't know how you put that into.
Yeah, I gotta do a Google search for 50s.
All right, how can I mess these things up here? Oh, I love this far.
Okay, paste. I love how fast you can copy and paste stuff into Kittle now. It's so much easier to upload.
Got something. I got something. I like that you can center stuff pretty quickly on the alignment.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not aligned, what does it say though? I gotta come up with the phrase. I love some of these vintage fonts, Did you find something good?
I got a couple of ideas based on these two. I'm gonna look at yours and see what you were looking at as well.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of things on this side.
Okay, yeah. So the main ones on yours I looked at as well, but I kind of just wanted to get some some reference for the art style here. But I'm actually just gonna type a prompt in here into the Kittle AI generator.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Generate image. So I use the magic wand to enhance my prompt, and we're gonna see what it does now. Oops, and I'm sorry that this is right in the middle of your artboard here.
I know. Oh, that's a good tactic though.
Screw you up, right? Yeah. This is great. This is almost exactly what I was thinking.
I love it when that happens. I'm gonna use some Chat GPT kind of stuff here. I'm using Chat to get me some good words here. I need a phrase. Inspired. Fishing. Oh, I gotta spell. Oh, jeez. 15 minutes left. Oh, we got time.
Now we're talking. If I would have said 10, I would have been like, oh no.
Maybe I just need to turn it a little bit there.
I'm surprised that Google Imagine or Image Gen, however you want to pronounce it, that it got it on the first try.
First try, yeah. Usually you don't get that lucky.
And then
you got lucky getting into this 50s design style.
Yeah,
it's a different, huh?
I like the red and white. I feel like that works. It seems to be what's trending. The sardine, the fisherman vibes that Pinterest has told us. So I'm just gonna say make it just.
I'm using the chat beta to come up with some more text. What else can I write here?
It worked for me for the initial text I'm going to use for this one, I think.
I asked it for a 50s inspired fishing phrases, and it puts the word 50s in it. So got time. Less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Like what it did, so I'm going to ask for more. Yeah, here we go. I like this one. Casting lines, making memories. I want some old school, like, clip art or some, not clip art, but
like those little stars?
Yeah, maybe stars, or I'm looking for something, ornaments, some kind of ornamental. Nope, I'm going to go with ornaments.
The more simple it is, the more bold it is too. And a lot of the times it's just easy. It's more of a scroll stopper that way. If there's a lot of involved designs, it depends on what's going on. Okay, so I wasn't very clear with this. So real cool daddy-o. That's funny. That's one of the examples or options he gave me.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what I got. I'm like, I guess so. That sounds 50s. Oh, I got an idea. Oh gosh, I never check. 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh boy. You're into my done. All right.
Oh gosh. 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You got this.
Time here.
Oh, there's some cool vintage Islandies t-shirt designs. I backed out too far. What am I doing? My scroll wheel is crazy fast. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, you got a whole story going on over there. There we go. 25 minutes.
Is that time?
That was time. You want more time?
No. Nice. Real cool, Daddy-O. What were you working on that you're trying to finish up?
Well, I was trying to get some more birds. I wanted to fill this with birds so that there's some
birds would have been a good idea. You want to fill you want to fill with birds? Another 2 minutes?
And I'm fine. I was trying to figure out like what this one's so tall, right? So it's not wide enough. So I was trying to like, how do I fill in the space on the side? Maybe some water or something. I don't know.
I like this image you have from the template. I like the motion lines around the hook. You know, like that POW kind of look.
Yeah, and it feels very vintagey. I like that they had this kind of artwork. Let's see what you got.
So
cool.
I asked it to generate, like if I go into my, where are we?
Yeah, this is very vintage style, huh?
Yeah, I can't go back into the history of that, but I asked it to generate literally this. It was a guy in a boat with one leg over the edge with a soda can and a fishing rod. And then I was like, oh, add a fish, make him barefoot with his rolled up pants, and then make it a muted red on layer 2 color.
This looks different.
Yeah, so I tried to make it more red and blue. Then I asked it for make it a walleye fish instead of this trout. Add in some motion lines so we got a little more action going on here. And then I realized that it still had 2 fishing lines here, which was super weird.
That is weird.
So then in this one, I said, look at the fish further away from the boat. And then it figured it out. So it worked out perfect. Then I tried to get it to do the font for me, but then it didn't turn out great. So I just created my own.
Nice.
And then
go well. I like the progression. That's like the story.
I think I would have added more water in here. I actually asked it to continue the water from the fish over to the boat, but it didn't do it. So that's probably, I would just right up here add a little bit more water, just so, you know, something a little bit there, and maybe alter the colors. I'd probably, you know, change the white, vectorize this and change the white to the background color of his shirt and the
and the make it see through.
Yeah.
Nice.
But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think maybe add a distress to it and to make it look wooden.
The texture.
But I like the depth here. Like you got, you know, the fishing rod over top of the hook.
Yes.
And but then on the is in front.
In front. So you got the in front and back.
And then what I'll do to this, because we are here, but I do the same thing as I did with Good Old Days. So I would come down here to text shadow, pick the third one, no angle, no off.
Oh, I see. And so it's kind of gives it some space.
And then outline, and just give it the same kind of outline there.
Yeah, that reads better. I love the pun too, hooked on the Good Old Days, right?
Yeah. I used the Kittle chat here.
Yep. I love the Kittle chat.
Here are some, I said, give me ideas for slogans for 50 style fishing shirt design. And Real Cool Daddy-O, is that the one you used?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny I gave you the same ones, right? On fishing back in a jiffy, hooked on the Good Old Days. I'm like, you know what? I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It worked for you.
It's punny design. You know, it throws back to a simpler time, right? You just have your pop can and chill in the water. Yeah.
This looks very much like, I don't know if you've seen those like old guy t-shirts or whatever. I don't know if that's the name of the brand, but I see a lot of those where it's like, it's made for a certain type of men who love fishing and cars and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's called Old Guys Rule or something like that.
I've seen it. There's 3 in the gift shops down here. They're everywhere now, right? That's kind of where I was going with it. Like that old vintage type thing. But that's, you know, they're making their money and they're only targeting guys who are 50 plus, right? Like
they definitely got a niche and they're going for it.
Yeah. 60s, 70-year-olds. It's great. So lots you can do here. I'm stoked with how this turned out. I actually think this will look pretty well. I might, you know, tweak the colors, do some options, but I think it's going to look really good on a light colored shirt.
Yes. So, we both did the light colored t-shirt.
You did too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my light t-shirt. I don't know how that would work on a dark, but
it just feels vintagey. And normally I design on almost always black or dark.
Me too.
Right? Yeah.
I always go black. I think every single design that we've done so far maybe not, but I mostly do black.
I think so.
Cool.
Awesome. So we will see you guys next week. Let us know what you think down below, and we'll see you guys next week for round 7.
All right. Thanks a lot. See ya.